Fjord Rangers. This is gonna be a Div B game, and hopefully we're gonna see some beautiful mech action today. Currently we're waiting for our teams to join the lobby. So yeah, gonna wait a bit more. If someone doesn't know the rules, in Tournament of Stars League we first start with 3 duels, 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, and another 2 versus 2. The first drop is done using the trial mechs. For this week we're gonna use the Night Gear H trial mech. And for the second drop we have to use Assault and Medium, and for the third drop is there's gonna be a Heavy and Light mech. And teams can choose whatever they want for the mechs. The only restrictions are clan only mechs, and you have to use only heroes or regular mechs. No legendaries are allowed in the duels. I can already see the team leader for clan Crossfire is already here, so we're waiting for Fear to join. I'm gonna try to invite a second team leader for Fear team. Alright, a little bit more about the rules. We're gonna also have 4 regular drops. The second and third one are gonna be played on Helibor map, and fourth and fifth ones are gonna be played on Castic Valley. And this league we play one cup point only. So we play Conquest, but with only 1 cup point. You're not allowed to cup any other points. So for Helibor it's gonna be Sigma, and for Castic Valley it's gonna be Theta. You'll see in a bit. We will jump to MVO map strats, and I will show you where the conquest points are and what teams are allowed and not allowed to cap. You can see both teams already here. I'm waiting for them to get ready. Alright, let's start our mech action. A beautiful map of Steiner Coliseum. Probably the best Solaris map there is, just because there's a lot of details, and it really does look like a Solaris arena. There's all the flags of all the nations, of all the clan, and inner sphere ones. Maybe not all, I feel like one of them is missing. Alright, I can see the mechs are moving. Pit zone in the blue team here, clan Crossfire. These mechs have 2 Gauss rifles and 2 Year Larges. I can see he's already going to the Pokeball. The best position on this map for if you have some long range weapons on your mech. First Alpha goes. German is losing 7% of his HP already. Ooh, nice alpha from German as well. German city almost open. Red armor. A bit of a whiff from pit zone. Okay, city is open now. Pit zone is fairly fresh. He does have an advantage of HP right now. Ooh, nice shot. Side torso destroyed on German. And he goes down. Wow. Nicely done by pit zone here. Nothing is open. He just clearly dominated this duel. Alright, let's take a look at damage numbers. 352 damage for pit zone and only 141 for German. Interesting. But don't worry, that's only the start of it. I'm gonna update the score real quick. I'm gonna wait for our teams to invite the people. I'm gonna switch the teams. As in this tournament, teams should be switched every drop. Thankfully, we don't have to switch the server because the Clan Crossfire is AP team, while the FJRD Rangers are Europe team. So by the rules, we just play on North American server, so it's the ping is consistent for both teams. Hello, Panzert 18 in the chat. Don't forget, guys, if there is any issues with stream, let me know in the chat. There is a 5-minute delay, so I will act on it as soon as I see it. And don't forget to root for your teams. They really appreciate this. I can see TTB is playing for FJRD Rangers. Gonna be an interesting match. The media legend of MechWarrior Online. Alright, so for this drop we gonna have a mech factory as the first change, and teams need to bring 1 assault and 1 medium mech for this map, which is gonna be kinda hard because the map is really close range oriented. There's a lot of boxes, a lot of stuff that you shots can get stuck on, so it would be better off bringing some brawl mechs with SRMs, LBX or something like that, and some fast mechs with jump jet, because there's 2 levels to this map, and if you have jump jets you can easily kite and just take the top, drop down to bottom and just take top again to bamboozle your enemy and get a tactical advantage. With assault mech it's not really possible here, so you have to get this get to the top right in the beginning, and if you jump down you basically dead, because it will just take you too much time to get back on top. Alright, I can see both teams are locked, and we're gonna start this. Alright, let's see. We have an opportunity to take a look at the mechs right away. So Clan Crossfire brought Stormcrow Lacerator excuse me, with small pulse lasers, micro pulse lasers and some SRMs with Artemis. And for the second mech we have in a separate bay. Stone Rhino Colossus with 12 bigs, 20, 6 SRM6 and 2 plasma cannons. Great build for this map, a lot of brawl, so I'm hoping it will work out. We have Stone Rhino for TTB as well, 4 AC-10s, 3 plasma cannons, enhancement packet with 8 SRM6 plus Artemis for this kill brought to you by the Iron. Seems they, with the Stone Rhino, they have a bit more mid-range here. Can play from the range, so they would probably want to take the high ground. But this Huntsman packs a lot of punch. It's pretty weak in the armor, especially in the legs, as the legs are pretty big for a medium mech. So it dies kinda easily, but it has a lot of firepower and it can easily kill a mech and do it really fast. Right, both teams are moving to the left side here. Huntsman probably saw the Stormcrow already. Yep, for sure. Oh wow, nice alpha. Sight also already open. Wow, for Huntsman. He is kinda far from TTB here. Yeah, he lost the sight torso already. Ammo explosion as well. Loses an arm. Only 2 SRMs are left. As I said, the mech is pretty fragile. TTB is getting into the fight. Not the best range for your mech. Mirage is getting some hits in the back. TTB trying to stay alive. Side torso is open already as well. And Stormcrow goes down. TTB gets a kill. 2 versus 1, but both are heavily damaged. TTB loses a side torso. Self-destruction by TTB. Oh wow, he got cooked. Nikra Doomguard is the only one standing here. Yeah, so brawl build clearly wins on this map. If you don't use your range advantage, it's gonna win. Yeah, but nice shot from Nikra in the beginning, opening the side torso for the kill brought to you by Dairon. He only had 2 SRMs left for the remaining of the match, almost right from the beginning. Okay, so this win goes to CXF once again. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna count the kills in the overlay, as it will break it if you have more than 1 digit. So I'm just gonna count the drops won by each team, and we're just gonna assume they did more kills than the other team. Okay, I'm gonna swap the teams once again, and we're gonna move to Boreal Reach. Boreal Reach is a great map for duels as well. It's probably, besides Steiner Coliseum, is the most long range map here, because you can take hold right after you spawn. You can just crawl on top of the mech base you're coming from and just shoot from there. You get a good overview of the whole map. So that's what people usually do if they bring some long range. Alright, I can see both teams are locked as well. For this drop we're gonna have 1 heavy and 1 light mech. I can see CXF brought 10 tons more of firepower, so we'll see how it goes. So far it seems CXF won 2 out of 3 duels, so they will get an additional point for this. But FJRD still have an opportunity to get 2 kills to get 2 points for the team, as the kills is the most important thing in this tournament. Okay, so we have Beefy Supreme for FJRD Rangers in Rifleman, 6 AC2s, Dubious Curl in Other, which I cannot click for some reason. Okay, AP Gauss and 1 Med Pulse, Captain Cat, Night Gear, ERPPCs, AC10s, Temporary Access Other with Flamer, Proto AC5s, AC4s, sorry, and Epic Gauss as well. And okay, CXF is pushing onto their enemies. Dubious Squirrel getting some hits already. 84%, 79 already, CT open. CXF is clearly winning the straights. Although Captain Cat is alone here, Temporary Access has no way to help him now. Wait, he's moving to his flank, okay, it's all good, Captain Cat. Nothing is open, Dubious Coral red. Ooh, CT goes down, wow. AP Gauss AOP, what can you say? Beefy Supreme CT open as well, Temporary Access doesn't care at all, just tanks it all and goes down. Wow. What a great mech. Flamer and AP Gauss, and yeah, a lot of damage. And it's clearly Flash. 2-0 for CXF. Well done. Okay, Captain Cat, 365 damage, 226 for Temporary Access, 215 for Beefy Supreme, and Dubious Scroll, 133 for his other. Alright, so far by drop wins we have 3-0. Now we're gonna switch teams once again, and we're gonna move to Helibor Outpost. Conquest, 1 point. Tselakus, I can see you question. Yeah, there is normal matches after the first 3 duels. There's gonna be 4 more drops. We're gonna have 2 drops on Helibor Outpost. The first one is gonna be 200 tons maximum. The second normal drop is gonna be 275 tons maximum. And then we're gonna have 2 heavier drops on Caustic Valley as well. 375 tons and 450 tons maximum. There's no restrictions on like you can bring however many like lights, mediums, assaults, heavies you want. The only restriction is you can bring only 4 of the same chassis in these 4 normal drops. So if you bring 4 Vipers in the first drop, you can't bring any more Vipers in the last 3 drops. And for the 200 tons drop, you can't bring any lock-on weapons. Besides that, everything is allowed. You can even bring 1 legendary mech per drop. So yeah, that's a possibility. Alright, since we have a little bit of time, let's switch to the map strats. Alright. First map is gonna be Helibor. The main cap point, the only cap point you can take is Sigma, here on the right side, where no one usually plays in quick play. So we're gonna see some beautiful, interesting action today. Alright, so a couple of positions on this map you can take is this side. You have some rocky mountains you can jump on top of and shoot from. Same from this side. You really want to bring some jump jets on this map, because especially if you're gonna push from team 2, the only way for you to get on top of this structure here is to run from the back and just go there. You can't get there without jump jets from the front. So yeah, you need to bring some jump jets. Considering boss drops are light, I expect some Vipers, maybe Arctic Wolves, some Shadow Cats, something like that. They show they're basically perfect mechs for this map. They have some jump jets, they're pretty fast, and they pack a lot of firepower. Besides that, you can try to take hold here in Charlie 7 in this like waterfalls sort of thing. Especially on this side, if you stand here, you can see towards Sigma, and you can just go and hide there, maybe bait your enemies into coming to these waterfalls and just kill them in this little caldera. Or you can always try to take the Delta 5 Elliot 5 area and just try to shoot at your enemies from this side, because you can pretty easily see Sigma from here. There's gonna be like 15 minutes for this map instead of 12 minutes for duels, so you have plenty of time with one cap point. It's gonna take you, I think, 21 minutes to get 750 points. So like whoever gets the most points wins. There's no possibility for you to get 750 points on this map with one camp point. So you can take your time, you can just circle the whole map, go from behind, just, I don't know, scout everything. There's no time pressure on this map at all. You can take your time to strategize and to see what's gonna be best. Okay, I can see both teams are ready, so we're gonna switch to back to the game. Let me check if I switch the overlay. I don't think I did. Yeah, seems like that should be correct now. We're gonna start the match. Let's go. Okay. Team 1 is FJRD now, Team 2 is CXF. Let's see what these people brought. Let's see what they're gonna show. Alright, I'm on the spawn point of Team 2. We have a moment to take a look at the map. Not a lot of people like this map, to be honest. We have some bloody river here, going to the waterfalls I was talking about before. Yep, that's the position you can take hold in. There's if enemies get in here, they're basically locked here. But yeah, standing on this waterfall, you can see Sigma. Same if you stand here on this rocky side of mountain, and these mountains you can jump on top of and shoot Sigma, shoot your enemy standing on other mountains as well. Okay, so let's go to Clan Crossfire.
Command coming in.
Let's see what they brought. I can already see they brought 4 Vipers. Okay, SRM Arctic Wolf, heavy machine gun Viper, another one, and another one, and another one with gear micro lasers for backup. Let's take a look at the FJRD Rangers team and what they brought. Okay, so we have Arctic Cheetah, small pools, Mistlings, machine guns, so Brawl as well, Heavy Large and AP Gauss for Shadow Cat, Rival for Beefy Supreme, 2 RPPCs and 3 AP Gauss, and CTB in Mishu Peshu, 6 AP Gauss, 3 plasma cannons. Alright, both teams are moving towards 5 line, towards this mountain ridges here. You can see already UAV from CXF. They're just pushing straight in. The FJRD team is not together, CXF is not stopping, gonna push into them now. Let's see how Fjord Rangers are gonna receive this push. Pit zone jumping towards TTB, getting some shots. TTB tries to flee. We'll see if he's gonna be fast enough to get some range from their enemies. The rest of his team needs to shoot the legs. Yeah, otherwise he won't be able to run away. Good airstrike. Though TTB lost the leg, TTB goes down. Nikoro, Saitors open, they doesn't shoot legs, it seems. Don't shoot legs. I can see CXF killed Flaming Bird, okay. Flaming Beard, sorry. Nikoro still getting some hits, but nothing is open. Dubious Squirrel lost a leg, goes down as well. Great focus from CXF here. Beefy Supreme gets killed here as well. Saitors open. Okay, Beefy Supreme goes down. Back CT kill. And Darren loses a leg here. I'm gonna lose another leg as well. Nikoro, still nothing is open. So yeah, they just got brawled, I guess. Sadly, Fjord didn't had enough weaponry to quickly get legs on the enemies, especially because they brought a lot of AP gals, which is kinda hard to aim and shoot when you're getting pestered by all these heavy machine guns, and when the brawl is happening like it was right now. It seems, yeah, everyone still has their legs, which is a really good show from CXF here. 5-0. Well, unfortunate for Fjord, they just didn't have the right deck to win here against a heavy brawl. Okay, Pitzon did the most damage, 328 in his Viper F. Well done. I'm gonna have another drop here on Helibor Outpost. Just gotta switch the teams. Alright, teams were switched. Map stays the same. Sigma is still the only cap point. I'm sorry for that. Alright, we're waiting for teams to get ready, get a switch the overlay, and we have a moment for some dead jokes. Let's see if I can find some dead jokes for all of you to enjoy while we're waiting for teams to prepare. It's not really any map strats we can go about. This drop was fairly simple, just go there and kill everyone, so yeah. How many stormtroopers does it take to change a light bulb? None, because they are all on the dark side. Okay, if your house is cold, just stand in the corner. It's always 90 degrees there. Yeah. Please don't stand in the corner if you're from Europe. 90 degrees Celsius is a bit too much for human body to endure. What do you call the security guards for Samsung? Guardians of the Galaxy. Alright, I can see both teams are locked. We had our fair share of dead jokes today, so let's move back into the mech action. Yeah, dead jokes hit differently if you have a co-caster. Yeah, and most likely another game I'm gonna cast today. Let me see. Operation Joke versus CTFR Squadron X-Ray today at 6 PM UTC. I'm gonna have a co-caster, so we're gonna have all these dead jokes and we're gonna have someone to laugh at them, which is great. So yeah, if you want to see that game, don't hesitate and join in. I'm gonna stream on this same channel, MVOLX2. Alright, you have a moment to take a look at this beautiful map. It has a strange kinda color scheme, but it's still beautiful, especially if you look at the horizon with all these trees like this. Kinda beautiful. Clouds are moving. It can make like a wallpaper for wallpaper engine, something like that. It would look pretty good. Wallpaper engine, so someone wants to try, you can do that. Okay, so for Clan Crossfire, what do we have? XZM with close range, 2 large pulse lasers, temporary access in Shadowcat, 5 Epigauss, 3 plasma cannons, Micro, 2 beam lasers, 6 light machine guns, another Shadowcat, 6 light machine guns, 2 beam lasers, and Captain Cat, the first one, same build. Okay, let's quickly move to Fjord Rangers. Viper F for Dubious Squirrel, close range. Dairon, Viper F as well. Flaming Beard, Viper F as well, heavy machine guns and regular machine guns. Beefy Supreme in Timberwolf with close range SRMs and LBX, and TTB in Niger, 4 Yermets and 4 large pulse lasers. You can see the Fjord team is moving towards this mountains, trying to take hold here next to Sigma. Dubious is going for the cap. Takes a bit more time for CXF to get into position, but they're gonna jump on the mountain here. Cap and Cat is the first one to do so. It's a really good position here because you can just go back a little and you're gonna be covered by this mountain if people are not standing on a mountain from opposite side. And as you can see, Shadowcats are doing well, shooting stuff below with the beam lasers. Not much damage yet, but yeah, still doing pretty well. Team CXF is waiting for their heavies to get into position. At some point they would need to push, and they would need to not lose any legs, any armor right now, because they all close range. Well, the CXF is more mid-range. Seems they switch strategies in this drop. So far, CXF seems to be winning by percentages. Micro is the only one getting damage here by airstrike. Left leg almost open. Doesn't seem any legs are open on Fjord side yet. Yep, Cap and Cat, wow, nice position here. Flanks Flaming Beard. So, okay, it seems Fjord are starting to push. Eggsy is here in the low ground. Flaming Beard gets some kills. Oh, side torso is open already. What's the focus here on Fjord? They all seem to shoot different targets. Flaming Beard, leg lost, right leg is only left. Okay, they focus in pit zone. Eggsy almost lost a leg here. Okay, loses a leg, only one leg left. Pit zone goes down. Okay, well done by Fjord team here. Flaming Beard, only one leg left, but he can still fight. Temporary access here, just getting a lot of hits on Dairon. He lost a leg already. Alright, Dubious Squirrel is alone here trying to brawl Mirage. Not going well, he lost the leg and goes down. Flaming Beard is still alive, trying to not die. Not give a point to the enemy team. Dairon, only one leg left. Temporary access here has a great position, he just shoots everyone in behind. TTB finally in the fight. May try to kill temporary access here. Let's see. Ooh, temporary lost an arm. TTB is getting a lot of hits. CT is open already. Okay, Flaming Beard goes down. Guess leg destruction. Yeah, can't see. Okay, TTB doesn't know the temporary access is in his back. He gets some shot in the back. Gonna die here probably. Not yet. Yep. Nikoro gets a kill on TTB. Mirage gets a kill on Beefy Supreme. And that's all. CXF managed to only lose one. Mech Cap and Cat is really damaged though. Same as temporary access. And I guess Nikoro as well. Let's take a look. Yep. Nikoro lost a side torso, left leg is open. Yeah. Most of the fight, Fjord were fighting 4 versus 5, but they couldn't wait any longer, to be honest, because they have a brawl deck versus mid range. The more they wait, the more armors they're gonna lose, and the harder for them it's gonna be to push later. I guess the problem here was because they brought Timber and Niger, who are not very fast mechs, don't really fit in with Vipers, so you can't really push right away from the beginning like CXF did in previous drop. So they had to wait for the heavies to come closer, and that lost them a lot of armor and gave their enemies a like time to reposition to make a fire line to receive this push. Well, still a nice brawl, nice show. And anyway, Mirage has a nice CXF decals here on his back. We have time to take a look at the camos. Temporary access, pretty beaten up Shadowcat, just the grey camo. Well done by both teams. This brawl was much better than the previous one, but it still shows that Fjord Rangers a bit weaker with their focus game than the CXF. Okay, so the most damage 516 for temporary access. TTB is very close to him, 504 damage in his Niger. So well done by both these players. Feels like in most of the drops the Fjord Rangers just need a little bit more focus, a little bit more communication, so they know to kill one guy first instead of shooting everyone. From what we're seeing here, they damage a lot of mechs, but all of the mechs stay alive, so they just don't have just a bit of damage to finish the job off and to kill mechs fast enough. Alright, switching to Caustic. Teams were swapped already, same as I'm gonna swap them in the overlay. So far CXF won every drop. In the overlay you can see the drops won. That's counting every duel, so there's 3 wins from duels and 2 wins from drops, not counting any kills. Yeah. So far CXF is winning hard, but FJRD did some kills, so they're not gonna finish this game, finish this match without points. Don't you worry. Alright, we have a minute to go to map strats. Yeah, right. Alright. Caustic Valley now. The only point you can grab here is Theta. I wouldn't advise you to do it, as the area here is fairly open for both teams to shot you from any direction, as it's in kind of the low ground. There's some mountains you can hide behind, but these 15 minutes on the clock and the data not ticking fast enough, enemies can just go around and get a flank on you, so you can't really hide behind any of these pillars, any of these mountains. So going to Theta is kind of a bad strategy, maybe only if you want to push into your enemy, but what I think we will see is just some trade mechs. They will probably take some fireline here and some fireline here and here. Let me change the color. Something like this. There's some mountains you can hide behind, maybe even on this side, like this mountain and here. So I'm expecting a lot of trade. The map is fairly open as well, so you can bring some LRMs if you want to, but yeah, we'll see. I expect some, especially this drop is 375 tons maximum, so you can bring some assaults, some year larges, for example, I don't know, some stone rhinos, maybe some execs if you want to be a bit faster to flank the enemy and to maybe push in the end. So yeah, something like that. But yeah, we'll see what teams will bring. I'm gonna switch back to MVO. We're gonna find you some more dead jokes while we wait for second team to prepare. Alright, so what is the best present? Broken drums. You can't beat them. This time we had a horn because drums broke. Badumts. Alright, second team ready? Almost. Okay, no more dead jokes for you. I'm gonna save some for later. Waiting for confirmation from second team that they're locked. We're gonna start. Okay, team 2 is locked. Let's go. Alright, the beautiful map of Caustic Valley. It's a bit sad we don't have the old version of Castic Valley anymore. It would be good if PGI just added that to the rotation. Not removing this map, as this one is good as well, but just adding the old one where you had a volcano in the middle and everyone was rotating around it. Yeah, you can just push through it. It was a pretty fun map. I guess the best map for NASCAR. Here's the Theta. Both teams will try to cap, maybe won't. You have a bit of a moment to take a look at the map. Some burning ground here. Some blood coming out of the rocks. Is it gasoline? Maybe?
Coming in.
Considering the blue fire.
Any hostiles that get in your way.
Some space futuristic gasoline. Okay, so you have your team here. Scale shot with SRMs for Flaming Beard. Diron in Stone Rhino, Gauss Rifles, Year Larges for TTB and Rancor, another Stone Rhino, here PPCs AC-10s, and Dubious in Shadowcat AC-10 and Epi Gauss. Captain Cat is already here on the Theta in his Ice Ferret, the fastest mech the clans have, I guess, 170 kilometers, if you have a mask, if you use a mask. Okay, for the CXF team, what do we have here? Nikoro in Stone Rhino, Gauss Rifles, Year Larges, Pit Zone, another Stone Rhino, yep, same build, and Colos for temporary access. And we're missing someone, let's check. Well, people fight here, and we have Mirage in Incubus. 5 light machine guns, heavy large, and 2 heavy large lasers. Alright. So far, both teams are playing trade, as I expected, I guess. Cap and Cat managed to grab a point, so the CXF team do have a bit of an advantage. The only problem here is Beefy Supreme is in the low ground, he can't really trade from there. As you can see, the CXF took all the mountains, they even have an Incubus that can flank the enemies from the side. Ooh, Diron is getting a lot of hits, the left torso is already open. Beefy Supreme is being in the low ground, he can't really trade from there. It's gonna be at disadvantage anytime. Side torso is almost open, Diron. Side torso is almost destroyed. TTB doesn't seem to be winning his trades. He's probably every time he tries to trade, CXF is just using 3 or 4 mechs to shoot it back at him. So yeah, Diron doesn't really try to trade anymore. Okay, Beefy Supreme got some hits as well. Dubious Squirrel, let's see. CT almost open, wow. Nice, nice focus fire from CXF. Yeah, Beefy Supreme tries to get back to the high ground, getting a lot of hits while doing so. That's a pretty slow mech. He may lose a side torso here. Both side torsos are already open. He can't really trade anymore. From CXF side, I can see the only Nikoro is the only one kinda open. Nice shot from Beefy Supreme here. Pit Zone. CT was almost open. Dubious Squirrel gets some hits here. CT, side torso, leg. And goes down, wow. Beefy Supreme goes down as well. Nikoro gets a kill on him. Nikoro is kinda fresh. Side torso is open, but CT is still there. Ooh, nice airstrike. I'm guessing from a Flaming Beard here. Can he run away? That looks a bit like a weird move. I know he has SRMs, and it's a fairly strong mech, but not 1v4. Self-destruct by Diron, oh wow. What happened there? CTB is the only one left, 1v5. Maybe he can get a kill on Necro, perhaps? That would win Fjord a point. Ooh, he gets hit in the back already from Incubus. Only 2 year largest left, yeah. Self-destruct by
The enemy
TTB.
has capped enough
Well,
resources. We failed.
well done by CXF by doing a fire line. A few mistakes from Fjord here. Still not very liking their drop deck, to be honest, because they have all sorts of ranges here, with scale shot being close range, shadow cut being like mid range, and 3 assaults at long range. You can't really play in sync, I would say. The scale shot would need to wait the whole game to do something. Alright, damage number 639 for Pidzon in his Stone Rhino. 0 kills, 5 assists, and a lot of damage. TTB once again did the most damage in his Bloodasp Rancor, 577. Alright. Another point goes to CXF. We're gonna switch the teams and we're gonna get ready for the last drop of today. 450 tons maximum, Caustic Valley, 1 cup conquest. We'll see what's gonna happen here. As the drop is even more heavy, we can expect a lot more assaults to be brought here, so expect even more trade than before. Maybe like 4 Stone Rhinos, even though I think both teams already took them. Maybe what other mechs we have? Direwolves? Maybe some Direwolves? With, I don't know, Shadowcat, Viper, any kinda. Can even take Incubus. It's not gonna be maximum tonnage, but yeah. Any kind of medium or light for a backup, so you have some scouting. Alright, we are ready to do some dead jokes once again. Okay, what's a skeleton favorite type of road? A dead end. What did the mother broom say to the baby broom? Time to go to sweep. Okay, and the last one, since we have a bit of time. I'd like to shout out sidewalks for keeping me off the streets. Alright, that's gonna be all, folks. We can close the stream. All the dead jokes were already used, so no, I'm joking. We're gonna see the last drop and gonna see if Fjord managed to get all 5 kills here. Maybe they already got used to how CXF play. Maybe they will make some changes right now and will be able to win it. You can see that CXF are locked. Is Fjord locked? I didn't see any confirmation. I can see everyone in their team is ready, but yeah, okay. We was locked. CXF 420 tons here. The minimum allowed tonnage 445, sorry. Yeah, having some troubles with numerical values in English. Yeah. So yeah, almost maximum tonnage for the Fjord team. With the minimum tonnage for CXF, maybe they will try to push, bring some executioners or something like that. The map is pretty big, so it's kinda hard for you to push here, but maybe they will try to do so. We have a moment, let's take a look under the map. Okay, under the map we have a lot of water, and that's pretty much it. How far can you go into the sky? Pretty far. Okay, as you can see, the Earth is flat, so yeah. Whoever was saying it's a ball, it's a sphere, you were incorrect. Sorry, just how the life is. All right, CXF is us here. The blue team, they brought 4 gargoyles and 1 stone rhino. Do we have on these gargoyles? ERPPC AC5s, ERPPC AC5s, ERPPC AC5s, and ERPPC AC5s. And stone rhino, AC10s, and 3 plasma cannons. All right. Let's take a look at the fjord here. TTB, stone rhino, Yermetzer larges, XZ large pulse and micro lasers. Moonwalker, AC5s, AC10s, stone rhino, 2 gauss rifles, year larges, and Yermetz heavy larges for Hellfire. So seems like if Fjord is gonna trade, they will win their trades. They have more firepower here and more long range firepower. So yeah, they just need to take their positions and focus 1 mech while trading. Gargoyles, especially because gargoyles are coming in closer. Is it a Daka PPC push? Something like that? Seems so. Necro is pretty fast as well in his stone rhino, wow. How fast is he? Let's see.
Target spotted.
61, okay, not bad. Okay, Dairon gets getting a lot of hits here. They need to fall back right now. Enemies are pushing into them. They need to get some help from Flaming Beard and from whoever was there far away. Dairon is gonna get killed here. He gets all the damage in his face. Pit zone, nothing is open yet. Dubious Squirrel, nothing is open. Beefy Supreme City is red. Dairon goes down. Flaming Beard, right torso, open. Beefy Supreme goes down as well. Pit zone, lost a side torso, city open. Flaming Beard goes down. Dubious Squirrel, city open as well. They just need to get a kill here. TTB was too far away for most of the fight. Yeah, Dubious Squirrel goes down, so it's 5-1. Pit zone is doing well. He's just hiding, trying to not give a point to the opponents, and self-destruct by TTB. Wow, a fast good push from CXF here. Just took some gargoyles, pushed into the enemy. 81 kilometers on the gargoyles. Wow, it's a really fast mech. Yeah, just a really fast, quick push with AC5s and RPPCs. Interesting build to push with, but it worked. Well done by both teams here. That's gonna be all. Sadly, Fjord didn't get a kill in this drop, but it is what it is. All right, let's take a look at the damage numbers. Mirage did the most damage, 642 in his gargoyle, and TTB once again most damage in his Stone Rhino for the third team. Well done. Well done by both teams. That's gonna be all for this match, but let me show you what else you can watch today. If you want to see some more mech action, GG's to both teams, right? Okay, yep. Give me a second. Gonna show you the casting sheet. Alright. Alright. Okay, so if you want to see some more mech action, we're gonna have a DivC damage per second versus blocked and muted game today at 6 UTC, 6 PM, or it's gonna be 11 AM Pacific time, or 2 PM Eastern. At the same time, we're gonna have Operation Joke. It's gonna be casted. The DivC game gonna be casted by Lucius Balzac here on main Envolix channel. At the same time, I'm gonna be casting Operation Joke versus CTFR Squadron X-Ray Division E. It's gonna be on this Envolix 2 channel. In 45 minutes, we may have a cast here from 7th Zane of Division F Escadron Suicide versus Tikhanov Commonality Armed Forces, but it seems the caster is not sure yet. And at 8 PM we're gonna have a cast from Ivor of 228 Space Cadets Division Alpha versus Mantra, the team I'm in, on Envolix 2 channel. And at the same time, we're gonna have Strot Team Optic Division F versus Yer Naughty Ravens from Lucius Balzac on Envolix main channel. It's gonna be 1 PM Pacific, 4 PM Eastern for everyone who's in North America. Alright, so that's gonna be all, folks. Thank you everyone for joining us today at this game, for watching, for rooting for your teams. And see you once again today in a couple of hours, and bye bye.